So what was it like for you when you knew that your daughter had died?
Well, I was incarcerated at the
Yeah.
time. I had been rearrested and had to finish out my parole. And I think it was maybe 2 or 3 months into that I was told that my daughter had passed away. She was living in Maple Ridge. And she too was struggling with drug abuse. And she was on an upward swing. She was working again. She was doing well. And her boyfriend came home one day, and there she was, passed away.
How old was she?
22. And I didn't find out until 10 days later. And you're not supposed to lose your children.
No.
They should bury you. You shouldn't bury them. And I didn't have a relationship with her due to my in and out of jail and my drug abuse. And even when it looked like I was getting my life together, nobody thought it was a good idea for me to see my daughter, except for me, of course, but I didn't get to call the shots. So, yeah, so I found out that she had passed away, and I was allowed to have a little ceremony inside prison, just, some friends, and we had a feast, and yeah.
Was this the firstborn? Who
My
was
second.
Second.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I had had 3 boys in full-blown addiction, 2 conceived from rape, and 1 I had a boyfriend. But for the grace of God, they're all together with one family. And they came to see me when I was in prison once. And it was heart-wrenching. It was, but it was beautiful at the same time.
So the other children, are any of them in current addiction?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So when I finished my sentence, I went to a facility in Langley, and I had been to it once before. This is when I had kind of gotten my life together a little bit and went up north, and of course too much money and whatnot, and I relapsed. But the place itself it's an amazing program.
Yes.
And they've really helped to turn my life around. I'm volunteering. I really enjoy that, and I'm currently in school, and I'm studying to become a veterinarian technician.
So I know you also shared in your bio with me that you were initiated on methadone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And how has that helped you?
So I'm just going to say, when methadone came out, I was all against it. I looked at people and I was like, it's just another drug, and they're abusing it. Everybody was abusing it, and so I had not a very good outlook on it, and so I refused to go on methadone many times. I had actually done methadone. I was very, very sick from not having heroin, and that was my only option, and I didn't wake up for 3 or 4 days, so they had obviously given me way too much. But those are the chances that you take, just to feel better. But I was put on methadone when I came from Edmonton to BC in my federal sentence. And as soon as I got to BC, I asked to be put on methadone, because I was starting to figure that I had to make a change. I had to do something different, because obviously the way I was going, it wasn't working out for me. So I decided to go on the methadone program, and I've been clean now for almost 2 years. And I feel like it's a brand new start. I felt that before in the past, but I'm being completely honest about everything. This time I used to hide things and not tell people things. I don't know what I feared, but that's the way it was. I couldn't be completely honest about everything. But this time I have been. I have a great counselor. I can tell her anything, and she loves me anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it's I tell you, it's the fear, it's the shame of addiction. It's just that lifestyle prevents people from really being honest, and the biggest thing is that fear of being judged, and that's why people are not honest.
Absolutely.
And you know, my 2 cents on this is, when you're not honest, really you're not honest to others, but you're not honest to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So honesty begins about just being true to your own self. And real about how you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a world out there. At the end of the day, it's not about the world. It's about you and your own values, and integrating certain practices that can keep you on the path of healing, just like how you have, you know, gone on a program of methadone to keep you stable.